Hello and welcome to the first of two very exciting unboxings. This, my friends, is the Standard Edition of Coraline by Neil Gaiman, as published by Lyra's Books over in the UK. This special edition is one that I have been looking forward to since it was first announced. If you're not familiar with Lyra's Books, it is a passion project by Richard Tong, one of the binders over at Ludlow Bookbinders. They started with Stardust by Neil Gaiman back in 2020, I think, is when that went on sale. Oh, wow. Help us. Kind of like the message that is given to Coraline through the mirror. But anyways, this is the second of the Neil Gaiman titles that Lyra's Books have published. Printed letterpress, gorgeous editions, and I'm very excited about this. Coraline, if you haven't read it, is it's supposed to be a children's novel. It's like a children's dark fantasy horror novel. And if you read it to your kids, you will scar them. But, you know, it builds character. It's an equally impressive novel to read as an adult as well. There we have Rovina Cai's silhouette of Coraline and the other mother's hands, the beldam, on the cover. Oh, wow. Look at that. I also have the numbered edition, so please check back tomorrow for the numbered edition unboxing. So this quarter bound in cloth here. This is Coraline, the Red Thread edition. So I'll get more into the details of the novel itself momentarily, but Red Thread is going to connect the whole novel. There is the silhouette of the other mother there. Freya Scott from Paperwilds, beautiful marbling on the boards themselves. Very, very nice. Plain black end papers, but that is quite all right. So this right here is the Standard Edition. It is only signed by Rovina Cai. I'm hoping that Richard Tong signed the numbered edition somewhere. I know he did for his Christmas Carol and Dorian Gray. Anyways, Caroline crossed out. Coraline, the Red Thread edition, letterpress printed on two colors by Phil and Rob over at Hand and Eye Editions. Both the numbered and the Standard Edition are printed on 148-gram Mohawk superfine eggshell paper. But beautiful signature from Rovina there as well. So Coraline, the Red Thread edition. If you're not familiar with the story of Coraline, Coraline is a young girl who moves into a new apartment. She's not a big fan of the apartment. Her parents don't really seem to have the time for her. She discovers a door in the wall. A door that leads to a brick wall, but when she investigates it further, she finds out that the door leads to another reality where she has other mother, and other father, who are delightful in every way except with buttons instead of eyes. A very huge margin size on this, but it's a very short novel, so that's totally fine. Rovina Cai's artwork, there's 16 full-color illustrations, including the frontispiece. So the frontispiece is one of them throughout the novel. Novel is, of course, printed in black with lots of uses of red throughout. Anyways, when Coraline returns after discovering the other mother, see there's some red right there. After discovering the other mother and trying to return home, she discovers that her parents are missing. And parents have become trapped in this other world. Look at the red thread. I love it. And it's up to Coraline to save her mother and father. There was the other mother there. It was beautifully made into a rather faithful adaptation by Henry Selick and Leica back in, was it 2008, 2009, stop motion film. With Keith David voicing the cat, which to me, I picture the cat with Neil Gaiman's voice. Neil Gaiman's voice is just tremendous. If you are in the New York area, there's mother and father asking them to help on the other side of The Mirror, if you're in the New York City area in early December, Neil Gaiman is actually going to be doing a reading of A Christmas Carol, Charles Dickens, dressed up as Dickens. And that just sounds like an incredible time. I will not be attending because I'm on the other side of New York, which is just, a whole state away. But, wow. But if you get the chance to go, you should go because that will be an incredible experience. So in addition to the full color illustrations, we do the silhouette illustrations by Rovina Cai as well. They really spared no expense. She went all out with these illustrations. This is incredible. Kai has done some kick-ass illustration work. For Sub Press, she's doing Witch King, Martha Wells, which I do not have that one on order, but she also did the Once and Future Witches, which I do have that one. It is quite exquisite. Beautiful production. So like I said, it's a very short novel. All the editions are sold out. So you will have to go to the secondary market if you want to find a copy. But seriously, this is fine press with a capital F. They being Rich Tong, does such an awesome work. He did an incredible job with Stardust. Did an incredible job here with Coraline. And I can't wait to see what he's doing next. Actually, I think I know there. He did sign it. I don't think he printed that. I think he did, in fact, sign it. I can't tell. I'm trying to look and see if I can see the ink through the paper. Looks like he signed it. Lyra's book right in the back there. That is incredible. Oh my God, what is the other title? He's working on one with Gregory Manchess. And I am completely drawing a blank on what said title is. Maybe he didn't announce the title. He just said Gregory Manchess is doing a title. Anyways, seriously, you need to check out Lyra's books. Lyra, it's top notch. Like I said, fine press with a capital F. Stardust is incredible. There's actually there's two standard editions for Stardust. Because there was one with a mustard colored cloth and one with blue cloth. I actually have unboxed both of those on my channel, including the numbered edition of Stardust, which is exquisite. I'm very much looking forward to the numbered edition of Coraline here, which I will be unboxing next. I'm going to keep it in two different videos just because this first video is almost 8 minutes already. And I haven't even gotten to the second box. But wow. I think, we're going to find out, I suppose, in the next one. I think the color plates are tipped in on the numbered edition, or maybe it's just on the letter edition. We're going to find out, I suppose. But wow. Gaiman doesn't really do book signings too much anymore. He does sign a lot of books. You could buy signed books from Neil Gaiman pretty much anywhere books are sold. Golden Notebook, for example, has a ton of Neil Gaiman books. The Strand, I just purchased Norse Mythology, their special edition there, signed by Neil Gaiman. So it's very easy to acquire a signed Gaiman book. But if you ever run into him in person and you happen to bring a standard edition such as this, just imagine how cool it would be to get him to sign a standard edition. I think it'd be pretty awesome. Neverwear, which is both a Neil Gaiman book as well as a site, Wear in his book being W-H-E-R-E. The site neverwear.net, W-E-A-R, has a lot of art prints and other miscellaneous Neil Gaiman items, which you can get a lot of signed items through there. So definitely check that out as well. Seriously, if you get a chance to get a standard edition signed, you should absolutely do so. It'd be cheaper than the numbered edition for sure. And you're getting a fine edition either way. But seriously, please consider liking and subscribing. Come back tomorrow for the numbered edition. Check out Lyra's books. Check out Coraline. Rovina Cai's artwork is superb. Neil Gaiman's books are fantastic. You can never go wrong with Neil Gaiman. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you around next time.